What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're here at Otter Creek Town Hall meeting. First, there's a workshop till 7 and then the meeting. So let's get started. The workshop started at 6. I'm here at like 6:35. A little late for that, but a few people. Excuse me. I don't recognize that vehicle. I think that is the attorney, or that's Zim there. That's an attorney there. And that's Richard, and I'm not sure who that is. That might be Rex. I'm not sure. Turn my light on for y'all. This is what the meeting's about. And here's the workshop. And all that stuff. I'm gonna turn my light off and get back in here. Or get in here.
Not included in the budget. That would be, yeah. Yeah, sort of relocated, homes being relocated.
Yeah. Okay.
Structure location.
So now there's a lot of things that goes, and this would also have to go through planning and zoning because it had to meet the same requirements as a new home would for zoning setbacks.
Okay, so
that stuff.
Okay, so note, we need to put a note in here. Refer to planning and zoning.
Well, just like a new house permit would be, go through planning and zoning first. We're gonna move this house over, go to planning and zoning first, and then they go to the permit process.
Yep. Okay, then number 3 is the minimum permit fee for any of that above shall be $75.
I think that these fees are, because, see, this one had the $75, but it's also now we're gonna have % on the cost of it, because there is a lot of paperwork into this.
So we need to take that out?
Oh, well, I think
What if the minimum permit fee just be 50 though?
for the,
For number 3?
minimum permit fee.
And basically, if the project's small enough, it's only gonna be $75.
Right, and if, then again, the minimum, that word, minimum permit fee under any of the above sections shall be $75. So that means it doesn't matter if they're contradicting themselves, where it says the first 1,000 square foot of an area is $200, but yet number 3 says the minimum I'm gonna charge is $75.
Well, yeah, no,
So we need to
so
work
2
that.
acres are correct. It's just
Yeah,
saying that if it's small enough.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The first 100,000 square feet is 200, but.
So should we take that out altogether?
Which
Well,
one?
I don't think it needs to be, because it still states that, because that's for a building move on.
So we look at
It is
the home.
It does, it contradicts yourself, so it says, okay, here, I'm telling you what the fees are, but if you look at number 3, it says the minimum permit.
Because 2A says the minimum, first 1,000 is $200.
Yeah,
So you can't have $75 minimum.
No.
If you're
So,
over
to
75.
me, I would take number 3 out.
All right, number 4 says homes moved on.
Hang on,
So that would be, we might be in the wrong thing that we're saying. See, they weren't real clear when they wrote this, apparently.
I think number 3 needs to stay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because line item 2 is a totally different thing. That's just for the building move on. line item 3 would be for any other permit.
Okay, well, the minimum permit fee under any of the above sections, which would mean
The
section,
wording is incorrect.
yeah, so we need to either take it out or
Simply say
reword.
the minimum fee shall be $75.
Yeah, we need to take that, or whichever is higher.
But this is for a home we're talking about.
Yeah, well, number 3 move in regards to number 2 as well as number 1. Any of the above sections. And the above is 2 and 1 and 2.
Construction for alterations, and that word still gets me to alterations designed for residential, because an alteration can be, again, something as simple as,
A bathroom remodel,
yeah, I mean, you know,
change
taking
out
out a wall in
the
a house.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be $100,000 project, it could be a,
Right.
you know, $1,000 project.
An alteration, so, all right, modern home move on, 1% of the value of the remainder.
See, because it doesn't, I mean, we don't have a list of what what constitutes an alteration.
That's where we have to make one.
And we need to make that determination, I mean, anything.
Yeah, what, to me, it's the same thing, what falls under that category. And you would get the same question as if someone came in to pull a permit.
Right.
What
Well, yes, we need a comprehensive list of what
Yes.
actually needs permitted for.
Exactly.
Okay, well, where's that list you had earlier, had your swimming pool, all the different things on it? That kind of breaks, this is kind of.
Keep going. I don't know how many pages.
20502? I thought that's where I saw the swimming pool thing.
No, keep,
Permit fees.
Alterations or remodel.
it doesn't say section either.
Swimming pool right here.
Now, I have, that and I circled air conditioning next to it because somebody gets an air conditioning, say they can get it put in the very next day. But then if they have to pull permits, it's gonna take them even longer to get that unit put in.
Well, that's a mechanical after inspection. It wouldn't hold up. That would be something they could come physically inspect after it's completed, is when they would inspect it anyway, except for the ductwork. The ductwork's what's required by the state, is how the ductwork is done.
Now, we're talking new construction?
On new construction.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
we're talking, Lauren's talking about old, her AC goes out tomorrow,
So,
and you,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you come in and give me a 3-ton unit, my ductwork's fine.
Let's go through this list here, this kind
Shoot,
of
duct work I'm gonna do myself, cause it's in the attic.
because this is kind of,
So,
this is also the questions I've been called upon myself in the
Yeah.
last 2 months, people have been asking me questions concerning.
okay, so, Max,
Let's go through this list of all the different things that has permit required. And let's kind of isolate that out, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no.
okay, so you now,
And then you can actually start breaking it down.
Yes.
The steps.
okay, so we're gonna put aside 2007 and go to 2005-02.
Well, the worst of it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, we got some things.
Well, no, keep those notes. So we're gonna come back-
205 and
we're gonna come
207.
back to this because, the questions are, is what does these things determine? So we gotta
Yep,
establish this so we can go back and have an accurate reading of that. Permit fees.
Okay, find it for me. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scratch it.
All right, so obviously new construction requires a permit. New construction of a home, commercial.
is that price there acceptable? New construction designed for residential or commercial occupancy, $325, does not include other permits.
All right, well, let's, I've got you on that.
Are we keeping it, or, I mean,
Well, let's find out let's go through these lists and say
what states are
what stage it goes, and then we,
Oh, section 3.
so undivided areas and new construction plumbing should be, for structure should be inspected. All right, so new construction stuff, all right, we'll keep all the new stuff as new stuff construction. I'm thinking, so alterations over here, remodeling for value improvements list. Okay, 15,000, 10,000, 1,000. No, $10 per thousand. After that, value improvements, total value improvements, building new ones. Building new ones, maybe has a better description of what that is. Building new ones, see these fees are totally different now. So it's $125 for $1,000, $50 for each additional $1,000. And you see, these big fence walls. These big fence walls is, I kind of think that should stay permanent, just because that's a permanent structure. Even though it's a fence, it's built as part of it, to make sure that it's not being built outside the property line or off over your property line or where it's at.
I honestly think we could just leave that
Well,
right there, because who honestly is going to build a concrete wall?
Well, I was thinking, I don't think we should eliminate this one.
No, I'm saying, that's why I said, I think we just should just leave it as it is.
Okay,
I think the reason for that is because the masonry fence wall requires a footer.
yes,
It requires support, it's foundation.
right.
Whereas
That's what makes it permanent.
Almost like rebars in it?
Yes.
Okay,
So masonry stays. Do we agree? Everybody?
yes.
Okay. Masonry fence stays. Awnings, including wood or aluminum, screen rooms, carports, and walkways.
Okay, my question on that, like, see, my front porch, I don't necessarily, I just want to like staple in the screen, but for a door, of course, it would be aluminum. Do I have to get a permit just to put that door in?
If the roof structure's there, the floor structure's there, no.
Okay, I'm good then.
And then if the height of the deck, was it 20 inches or?
30, you're talking about 32, you can't go over 32 inches high for the deck.
If the deck's over 32 inches, it requires a permit because it requires handrails and a certain amount of steps.
Oh, I've already got handrails.
But your structure's there, so it
Yeah, the
doesn't,
front
the
porch.
structure's there, so you wouldn't need a permit. Screening and do your thing.
Okay.
But then if you tore it down and put it back, it would require a permit.
Okay, so are we keeping the prices that are there? Or we just, right now, we're just gonna say, okay, this stays, we'll come back and address that.
I think the staying thing is the way we start our process, because everything's gonna be based on inspection fees.
Okay, so, and we know the roofs are staying.
The masonry stuff, the roofs.
The swimming pools.
That needs to go, because I mean, you can go to Walmart, buy a pool, an above ground pool for $250, and install that yourself.
Well, I'm thinking the
Again,
swimming pool.
it requires, they're talking about something that requires foundation.
Right, but the one says something about above ground pool, I think.
Yeah, there is somewhere in there, it talks about.
So I think only a concrete built pool would require a permit, otherwise, the above ground and foundations, pre-made, would not require any kind of foundation.
You can take
Well,
that away.
if you got a above ground pool and you put a nice big rice and wrap on it, it requires,
The deck, as long as the deck's over 32 inches, it requires a permit. Less than that, it doesn't require.
You know, it's funny, we had a pool with a wraparound deck, and then the pool went bad, and the wood rotted, so we took it all the way down.
The other problem that may occur is with an
that's
above
an
ground pool.
above ground pool, and we can't just exclude above ground pools for that reason, because then if they have an additional deck on it, they would need a permit.
Well, I
The
said
deck
for
would
the
require-
deck itself, but not the
Not
pool.
permit.
The other problem with that is in the state of Florida, with above ground pool, you have to have a fence around it to stop from any kids, minors, etc. drowning, so they would still have to get a permit for the fencing around the pool.
Well, that actually pertains to in-ground pools, that law does. and an above-ground pool that's over 42 inches or over 44 inches or 48 inches automatically concludes itself as a fence.
Yeah,
So
as long as they get rid of the ladder that's sitting there.
the ladder has to be
Yeah.
removed, and that becomes safe for kids.
That does not make sense whatsoever, because I mean, if there is a porch around it, I mean.
Right. I know, it's gonna have.
So we had our pool,
The deck permit would address
Yeah,
that.
for the railing.
Okay.
Right.
Not
The deck-
necessarily
when
that.
we had our pool, because I mean, you could just get in it from the porch. We had a dog that, she would come in the house wet all the time.
Yeah.
Because she was getting in the pool and going swimming.
Right, so.
Okay, so number 9, stated.
Right, so we're saying the swimming pools, a concrete structure pool requires a permit. Otherwise, no permit. The deck, if you do a deck around it, that's above the certain heights, you should have to do, you gotta do a permit for the deck, if it's over 32 inches high.
I think it should say that the pool that requires a foundation.
Okay,
Because anything you, and you've got brick ground to put a foundation and put the pool in, that's where you're gonna need a permit.
okay.
I heard I had a hole in my yard when I
So
was.
pools that requiring a foundation requires a permit. Is that what we're thinking?
I
Yes.
think that-
Yeah, but I disagree because I put up a pool and I didn't have to have a foundation.
Well, it
That's
doesn't
what I'm
require a
saying,
permit.
we don't need
Yeah.
permit.
Right, but it was above ground,
No,
so.
no,
So you wouldn't need
we're
permit.
saying only a pool
Only pools that you have
requires.
to put in the ground that requires a foundation, that's pretty much how Davie County judges
Yeah, a
whether
pool,
a sidewalk or a driveway needs a permit is,
yeah, you can,
is whether it needs a foundation.
the pool, if the pool requires, a pool with a concrete foundation would have to require a permit.
Okay, I got that.
But like fiberglass or the molded ones or the blow-up ones or whatever the rest of them are,
Okay, so
don't.
we'll change that, leave number 8, but we'll word it different. Add several scenarios, anything with a pool with a foundation, you'll need, and we'll come back with a price, or a concrete structure, or, and then we'll have to,
Excavation,
right, with a deck, the deck, see deck part.
I don't think that could fall under a different permit.
So,
Yeah, the decks would be.
number 9,
No, I just had an idea pop in my head that I'm laughing about.
are we leaving number 9?
Number 14, under any of the type of structure.
I don't even think so.
So that's a different minimum,
Well,
Yes,
okay.
That's for the roofs and, swimming pool permits.
the above sections, that would be swimming pools, awnings, masonry.
yep,
Now, masonry pool is definitely going to be, quite a few inspections on that one.
okay, so we're gonna leave number 9 to come back and put the fees in, because right now we're just determining, you'll either change the verbiage or take it out, correct?
Okay.
Okay.
Electrical permits, permit required, I agree with your question on that.
We know that one, plumbing,
Plumbing, on new structure residents, I mean, someone changing the water heater out, I'm not going to request that they got to get a permit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if somebody needs to, change their V-trap out on their kitchen sink, I don't see where we're gonna
If
need
there's
further.
if they're a homeowner or the resident living there changing it out themselves.
Or a toilet.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same thing, it's kind of like a toilet's considered a well. So it should be
Okay.
so we're just gonna say plumbing permits, new structures,
for new constructions.
okay, and then we'll leave that, air conditioning, we're gonna take that out, correct?
I'm fine with it, I don't see a reason. I mean, an air conditioner is going to be installed by a licensed air conditioning
Yes.
contractor that knows what they're doing.
Okay, then we have, mobile home move on.
That should have, that has to be permitted.
I think that can stay.
Yeah, number 4, okay.
What is a public amusement device?
What?
A public amusement device.
I have no clue, but this is, we're doing that.
What is that?
That's
On the
number
next
5.
page, on number
Oh, okay,
five.
number 5.
Oh,
So,
Would that be
Obviously
something,
done.
okay, amusement, like,
Or,
okay, that's,
the building.
Okay.
merry-go-round, or, no, I,
Public amusement device.
Okay, so we're gonna say delete that one?
Public amusement,
Yes.
I mean, we're never gonna have service here, so.
What would that cover?
well, it would be like a festival. Someone
Well,
started
it
doing
says a
events
permanent
and-
structure though.
It says permanent structure?
Yeah, for
$75
each permanent
permanent unit.
So possibly like a petting zoo? If someone opened a petting zoo or something of that nature possibly, and they had a permanent structure on that property? At one time, we did have a guy that wanted to open up a petting zoo
I think
on
we
the
should do
corner.
that.
Oh, yeah.
We had one here,
Leave it.
right across from the old house where I used to live.
Can you,
We're gonna have to do a deep dive on what a public
yeah,
amusement
it would
Okay.
device
be,
is.
this should be under, go to planning and zoning, go under review,
Yeah.
based on what they're asking for.
Okay, yep. Okay, so we'll leave that, and then,
Top of the
demolition,
Demolition is, basically, we're supposed to make sure that we dispose of this demolition stuff correctly. So they take their stuff to the landfill, correct landfills.
that has nothing to do with us, once you get there, they'll tell them where to go with it.
Well,
Right,
the
that's what
inspector
they-
would have to make sure that
That's what they did.
the demolition was done properly.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't wanna have to pay town Otter Creek $50 for an old shed that's been in the woods.
Everybody else charges $1,000.
Well,
What I'm saying is that to do it proper, all we have, someone's gonna do a demolition, do it and just show the receipts where they take it into.
I would say leave it in there, but unless you're going to replace something. For me to, I just disagree with that, I'm not paying town hall $50 to get rid of an old structure on my property.
No, something that's old and really falling down, it's different now.
But that's not, that's demolition is $50,
Yeah.
you know? If you're replacing something, I can see it. But if I'm not replacing it because I just need to get it off of there, that's been there before I bought the property, I mean, if we're doing this right, that's where I'm gonna fall into. Why am I paying $50 to get rid of something off my property?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm looking at it, yes, I wanna pay the town, but knowing that by all rights, that's my property. I should be able to, if I'm not building something here, I should be able to get rid of it.
Mhm.
You can make that same argument for any kind of improvement you wanna do, this is my property, why can't I build a new room on it without paying the town?
No, that's totally different. I'm saying if I'm going to replace it,
All right, well, let's.
I'm getting rid of the dilapidated house, but I'm gonna put it all right there in this.
We're gonna skip this one for now.
Okay, so we're gonna hold it.
We're just gonna skip over it for now. 'Cause
Okay.
we're
The
pushing stuff.
signs,
Signs, gotta get a definition of signs.
okay.
And,
Okay, pole barns,
that price is probably accurate plus the inspection fees.
okay, so we're gonna leave pole barns in.
Yeah, it's a structure still be.
Okay, so here is so the next two items under C, section C is reinspection fees. We're gonna leave in there, but it's gonna be reworded to,
Yeah, it would be the same as the other inspections. Whatever his fee is plus the $25. Plan reviews the same thing. That stays, all right, let's go back to here, because there are some things in the sheds that we didn't cover. Going back up here where it says sheds, actually this section doesn't even show, us call out for sheds.
which one is that?
The pages that we're working on, just going back on the page. Back to page 4.
Where it has a swimming pool there.
Yeah, there's nothing, we skip over this thing, and we're going to do anything about sheds. Okay,
The one
No, I think,
before,
I think 20702 was one that, or the one that had sheds on it.
the very first one we looked at?
Yeah, the very first one, I believe, is where I saw sheds at. And I think I only referenced sheds.
All right. So, sheds, there's like loads of sheds have been brought into town in the last several years. It's not been permitted. And neighbors are asking, I'm getting calls on it because they're afraid, you know.
Actually, it's under section 3 of the section, or page 3 of the word is working on new construction designed for storage required to device areas no plumbing. So that covers a shed.
Okay.
Which one?
Section 3, page 3.
There's the,
Okay, what if I wanted to build a pallet shed? A pallet shed?
well, anything like a well, watershed, well house, mechanical kind of room, a little watershed on it, most everyone, those are just kind of like, okay, they're like less than 100 square feet.
Well, what if I want to build a pallet shed for a she shed?
She said, well,
A what?
A pallet shed for a she shed?
still have a pallet floor.
Would you have power to it?
Probably not, I'd run extension cords.
If you have power to it, it would be permanent.
Even with an extension cord?
Nail a 2x4.
That would only be in there when I was in there?
Nail a 2x4 from that to your house.
Well, right now, there's quite a few of these sheds that have been bought on properties they do have power to them, they did not have any permits to them. I'm not saying I want to go back and do anything about them. I don't want to touch them. But I don't want it to be just unfair to future people that are having sheds put in, or my neighbor did it, they get a permit for theirs.
Anything that we change.
Well, after that, as a law has changed, those things.
Any of this that gets changed, we can't go back, it only go forward.
But I'm trying to go back. I'm trying to keep, I don't want to go back. I thought I put it up. I'm not trying to go back. I'm trying to be fair to the neighbor next to the person that just got a shed that they pay for a permit.
So the old shed was grandfathered in, the new shed has to have all the permitting regulations.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't see the need to punish anybody for what they've already done.
No, I'm not going there.
We should define how, you know, what size shed, like you're saying, if somebody puts up a little structure over their water pump, is that considered a shed?
I think the county allows you to get 100 square feet for that kind of thing, mechanical type shit.
I was thinking like
Now, we
300 square
include the
feet.
workshop, it is 7 o'clock, it is
I mean,
not.
that's a lot of pallets, though, and I don't
That's
know
what
how
I'm
many
saying,
agencies
we
do
need
that.
300 square foot shed.
Yes, we are, we want. All right, so sheds. So so sheds 10. Let's do the 10 sheds, 10, 100 square feet or less. You think over that requires a permit?
So under number 2, it'd be new construction designed for storage, okay,
Under 100 square feet, no permit required.
okay,
All right.
I'm with that.
All right, so here's something to look at this. We got some ground made, we got a list to work on. Next month, do we need to schedule for 6 or do we need to schedule for 6:30?
6 is okay, it just takes me, chasing traffic on the way
No,
back.
I'm just trying to make it work, but this is the night we're all planning to be here, this is the ideal time. to do it.
Yeah, 6 works.
6 does work.
We could add in another workshop Friday.
Well, the problem is we all have time, this is the only time everyone is designated to be here. It works for everybody. So next month, we'll readdress this, we've got something laid out, we got a layout to go through. All right, so, all this